Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
Jamie and Marcus here.
Wine Time Live, number 19, our favorite part of Italy. And we are live several different places right now. So thank you for catching us wherever you are, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, a couple different fan pages on Facebook. We live, got a couple different angles going on here.
So many things.
It's really cool.
Right now.
We see ourselves everywhere. And of course, this is being published on our podcast channel. So that's the ultimate destination for this Wine Time Live, stories about wineries that we've traveled to. Not so much about the wine, which happens to be awesome, that we're drinking tonight, that we just opened, but more stories about really the area that we've been to, the vineyards, the stories about travel.
Absolutely.
So what do we have up tonight, Jamie?
So we are tasting the Zenato Lugana DOC. So you should explain a little bit about DOC because that gets confusing. DOC, DOCG, that can be a little IGT. That can be a little bit confusing. So it all has to do with the region and the area, right?
Yes.
And the requirements of that area. Is it only Italy that does DOC, DOCG, IGT?
Spain does their own version, and so does France. And even America has
so these
AVAs.
are all things people can learn when they're traveling with us,
even the U.S. has AVA, American Viticultural Areas. Okay, so
this is Zenato. This is from Lugana, which is northern Italy, Tuscany, right?
So we're on the border of the Veneto. We're in the Veneto.
Okay.
We're in the Veneto. We're near Lombardy, but really where the winery is, it's on the bottom of Lake Garda.
That's right.
And they have some wineries right there on the property. And they have wineries that branch out a little bit.
Zenato is an awesome winery. We've been there 3 times, I think.
3 times, yeah.
Right, 3 times. And what they do there is unbelievable. It's beautiful. Their drop of the mountain behind their vineyard is phenomenal. The rose bushes are phenomenal. The tasting that they give you is amazing. Their hospitality, everything.
They have these underground caves.
They do.
That are all decked out, that you wander through these and you finally make it to the tasting room. So Zenato definitely makes some of the best Amarones out there. Valpolicella, Rapaces, and Amarones out there. In fact, they were the very first vineyard. So there's so much to say about this vineyard. Let's talk about the Amarones and the Rapaces once we taste those on a different episode. Right now, let's stick to...
we're only talking about Lugana. You got a little sidetrack.
Yeah, I got sidetracked.
That excites you about this winery.
Winery.
But Lugana, is that the grape?
No.
It's not. It's Trebbiano, right?
Trebbiano. Good job. Good job.
That's a high five for me.
Good job.
Trebbiano is the grape. Lugana is the region.
Yes.
Right? So Zenato has is in the region of Lugana.
Those grapes, yeah.
And Trebbiano is the grape that's in this one.
Which is
which I love Trebbiano.
Trebbiano, which is the same grape. Or a very close cousin to or clone of this Trebbiano that makes its neighboring Soave.
Oh, Soave. But Soave to me is much lighter.
Soave is a different style.
It's a totally different
Soave is a different style, right?
And but we're talking about Lugana. So the Lugana area is beautiful, right? Like Lake Lugana, right?
So Lake Garda. Lake Garda. So Lake Garda, on the southernmost point of Lake Garda, you have Sermoni, which is this cute little peninsula, medieval town. You can't drive a car into it. You have to walk across a bridge. Like you're walking through this castle, and all of a sudden opens up this great medieval town. Definitely, if you're anywhere near Milan, between Milan and Verona, you must stop in Sermoni.
Oh my gosh, Sermoni is beautiful. We've been there twice, right?
3 times, 4 times.
3 times?
Oh yeah, we've been there. We love it there. We've been in that Lake Garda.
Well, Lake Garda, we've been to twice or 3 times.
3 times, maybe 4 times. Lake Garda is the largest lake in Italy. In the summertime, it's Italy's playground. Like here in New York, we go to Lake George, right? We go to, you go up to the Finger Lakes, Seneca Lake, or you go to the Great Lakes to get onto the water and have this massive water playground. Well, in Italy, it's Lake Garda. Sure, there's Lake Como, there's other places, but Lake Garda is the largest. A lot of tourism in the summertime. A lot of people from Germany and Austria,
Yes.
and in fact, we were there in that part with Giovanni Bertani, and they drove us up into the mountains. Remember, we went to lunch with his mom and him and his wife, and he was like, Marcus, where we're at now, pre-World War II, was considered Austria. We're only 40 minutes from the vineyard here.
But it's on the border, right? Like the top of Lake Garda is the border of Italy and Austria, right? Or
maybe
closer?
Austria, Switzerland.
Okay.
It's up there. It's up there. So that whole part of Italy, between the mountains and the lakes, is one of our favorite parts of Italy. It's one of our favorite parts of Italy.
So beautiful.
Hands down, one of our favorite parts of Italy. The lake is amazing. The village is amazing. And they make amazing wine. So on the one side, on the east side, they make on west side, they make a very specific style. On the east side, they make Bardolinos, and you get to Valpolicella and into the mountain ranges where they make the Amarones, the big wines.
Yeah.
And then the southern part, so it all just bands all around the lake, all the vineyards. The lake is amazing. Sermoni is a must if you go there. Zenato is family owned. It's been imported in the U.S. since 1980, I believe, 1979. Leonardo Lacassi found them at Vin Italy when he was visiting Vin Italy in 1979 and started importing them. The rest is history. So Lugana. You can buy Lugana from and their neighboring vineyard is Otello.
Oh yeah, Otello.
Which we love Otello.
Yeah. We just happened to stop in there, right? Remember when we were with the kids?
With the kids.
And we just happened to see a sign that said
Otello.
And
we're like, we buy their wine.
Oh my gosh, we have their wine. So we just pulled in and said hello. And they were like, come in if you have time. We'll take you for lunch.
The owner wanted to take us for lunch.
But we didn't have time. So we just said hello. They gave us a really beautiful bottle of.
It's right behind us, by the way, that bottle, that Magnum they gave us. They gave us a Magnum of wine to take back to the U.S., which we brought back. Yeah. It's right there.
It's here.
It's there. It's a big bottle down behind my desk.
So we have it. One day maybe we'll open it.
We'll open it up. We've been to that vineyard twice, Otello. But Zenato, the hospitality of Zenato is bar none. It's amazing. They have a shop in town there. Right in town, they have a tasting room. So if you go there, you're going to get two different addresses for Zenato Winery.
Yes.
You're going to get the tasting room in town, and then literally
but the tasting
3
room
kilometers.
Is not. There's no vineyard there. Like it's just a tasting.
It's in
room.
town. It's in town.
And then you go to the vineyard, and that's where you see all of not all of them, but a lot of grapes, and you get this amazing tour.
So let's tell everybody what's happening during COVID with our wine travels. Of course, we can't make it to Italy. Italy is, it's hard to get to Italy right now.
It's on hold, but we're gonna go.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
We're getting there.
So next, we're doing trips to the Finger Lakes. We've had 2 successful trips this spring to the Finger Lakes 2020. Jamie and I are on our way to Long Island to do a fact-finding mission and search we know the wineries we want to go to. We know the wineries we love. We've met a lot of the owners from the wineries, but now we're going to actually go down there and shake their hand.
And we just want to make sure that these are wineries that we want to bring our very special guests that travel with us to, right?
Right.
We just want to make sure that we're going to get this treatment, this high-end, amazing, handshaking, meet the owners treatment that we get up in the Finger Lakes.
So check out VIPWineryVacations.com. You'll see our upcoming trips on there. You'll see all of we have so many Italy itineraries that we're just waiting to launch and say, okay, here we go to Sicily. Here we go to Campania. Here we go to Rome to Florence again. Here we're going to do the Veneto. We have all these things lined up, and we have now wine tours lined up in the Finger Lakes. So check out VIPWineryVacations.com for all of our future trips.
We'd love for you to travel with us because we love to give a great experience, and we'd love for you to travel with us.
I spoke to the owner of a winery today.
Yeah.
In Long Island.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about we'll do a separate wine time live about that winery.
We're gonna bring back his wines.
Because
we haven't had them in quite a while, and we're gonna totally bring them back with us. And that's one of the things we love to do when we travel in the United States. We bring back a lot of wines that we can't necessarily get through our distributors.
So this winery is in Long Island, and I was speaking to the son-in-law today, the family, and I said, you know what? We used to have your wine 15 years ago. This, and this. They don't deliver. They don't distribute. They deliver up here. And he goes, well, when you come down, you'll take wine back with you. I said, that's perfect.
That's the plan.
I said, that's the plan. And I said, we only buy wine after we shake hands. And he was like so impressed.
A relationship. We are relationship driven. We love relationships. We love to build relationships, not only with our distributors, with our guests, with people that travel with us. It is so important to us to be friends and to shake hands and to have a great experience.
So I explained to the son-in-law, I said, we buy wine after we shake hands. And he goes, I love that philosophy.
That, yeah.
He goes, that is amazing. And just to be able to call and talk to the owner is great to begin with. I said, once we shake hands, your wine's in our place. And I said, the hardest sell you have to do with us is shake our hand.
Right.
We'll come to the winery. We'll shake your hand. If we like what we see, we'll buy your wine for the rest of eternity throughout the restaurant and wherever else we can.
We become very what's the word I'm looking for? Loyal to people that we have been to the vineyards and the wineries
people
and
we
the
like.
distilleries that we like and that we become very loyal. We're just very loyal to them and we build that relationship and it's awesome.
So if you're going to Italy, to Northern Italy, whether with us or whether
by
on
yourself,
your own,
yeah, we'll help
let
you.
us know. We'll help you. We'll call Zenato. We'll get you into Zenato.
Zenato is amazing.
They make a great Pinot Grigio.
Yes.
They make this true method champenoise sparkling that is rivals champagne. It is just drop dead gorgeous. Is the sparkling wine they make. They make the Amarones, the Valpolicellas, the Rapassa, and we'll open up one of their Rapassas. They make a bunch of other wines like a Merlot, Cormy, the Cormy, which is
really good.
So Merlot blends from that region are popular. And all the grapes that go into Amarone are very popular. But I would go to the store and look for a bottle of Lugana. Lugana, again, is the region.
Lugana is so good.
Lugana is the region that we're talking about here. Lugana is the region. And we're doing this wine tonight because the new vintage just came in. We actually happen to have the old vintage of Lugana.
And it is delicious.
This Lugana, amazing.
It's so good.
Much more complexity, more acidity than a Soave. We love the right Soaves. And maybe we'll do a Soave one. We have to get some more Colfilet in.
Yeah,
Colfilet.
So
I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
They're just rock stars at Colfilet. She's awesome, the daughter. We had a great time at the winery.
Amazing
So we'll get Colfilet back in. Because Soave is really interesting because Soave can produce the cheapest wine and then they can produce some really upscale wine.
Well, they've got a bad rap for a while, right?
Really bad rap.
So, but Soave to me is a little bit lighter, but very, very good finesse. So if you get the right Soave, you have this amazing finesse and amazing wine.
If you're a Pinot Grigio drinker, try some Soaves.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the key to Soave is the valley floor is where the cheap cooperatives operate and the mass volume comes. So you just start going up on the mountain, the valleys, the hills, the ranges. Yeah. That's where the higher end Soave comes from. The single vineyards, the higher end Soave, the better quality Soave, and that's what you want to look for.
Absolutely.
So, everybody, thank you for tuning in to Wine Time Live, episode number 19.
Wow.
Our favorite part of Italy.
I don't know what that is.
We have so many computers and monitors in front of us that things are dinging away.
But we really appreciate everybody's support and check us out, VIPWineryVacations.com. Check out our upcoming trips that we're going to be doing, and we'd love for you to travel with us.
And if you're in the Hudson Valley, Aroma Time Bistro, we're in Ellenville, and got tons of great wine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool farm-to-table food. Cheers, everybody.
Have a great night.